Want to make your models customizable with just a slider on MakerWorld? Welcome to Send to Print. Today I'll show you how to use Fusion 360 F3D files to enable online parametric customization. First, let's go to the hinged box with a latch we modeled in Fusion 360 earlier. Go to Change Parameters under the Modify menu. Here's the trick. Find the parameters you want to share with users, like length, and click the star icon next to the parameter name to mark it as a favorite. Only these starred parameters will be recognized by MakerWorld. To keep it user-friendly, use clear names like length and height capitalized. You should avoid names like H1 or D1. And don't forget the comment field. This is where you explain what the parameter modifies, its effect, or any important notes. Once your parameters are set, save and export your F3D file. On the model upload page, locate raw model files and upload the F3D file you just saved. If it's set up right, you'll see a passed status, meaning the parameters were parsed successfully, and a customized icon will also appear on the left of the model. If you forgot to favorite your parameters in Fusion 360, it won't parse correctly, so make sure at least one is starred. Now, click that customize icon to enter the settings page. Now we can see the model and parameters we favorited earlier. You can test them right here. Just change a value and click generate to make sure everything works as expected. You can see all 6 parameters we favorited in Fusion 360 appearing on the left side of this page. The names and descriptions here are pulled directly from your Fusion 360 table, and you just can't edit these on the web page, so make sure they're perfect in your source file before uploading. To the right of each parameter, there is an input setting icon where we can define the inputs in detail. If you stick with default, users can enter any crazy value, which might break the model or make it unprintable. I highly recommend using custom range. Here you can modify the default value and set the minimum, maximum, and step size. These values should depend on your specific model. After adjust the ranges, don't forget to click Upload in the top right to save these settings to your model. Once published, users will see a Customize button on your model page, which takes them straight to the customization interface. Okay, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more practical 3D printing tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.